So today we are going to take a look at our triple run tool bag. So this is a new product. The tool bag is actually one of the first products we did. It's really a product that we honestly built the company on. We spent a lot of time testing it and messing with it because we wanted we wanted another evolution of it. We found this super kind of cool new fabric, and we don't change much unless we find a good reason, right? So it's like, you know, for me, if my kit works for me, I don't go buy new kit. I'll run it till I wear it out. And it's just kind of a little bit who I am. But one of the things that I really like is the new fabric that we've been laser cutting. It is a 1,000 denier Cordura laminated to 500. So basically, each one of these slits load rates really close. I mean, when I say really close, I mean like 205 pounds in our testing at a minimum, and a piece of bar tacked webbing into a piece of 500 denier Cordura is like 210 pounds in our testing. So when I say really close, like weight-wise, way more than we should have to worry about, right? Way more than this bag should ever have to hold. These slits will hold. In my head, honestly, who cares, right? Cool new material, lots of cool new materials. But what this gave us the ability to do was, one, slit it and then add the handle going up and down. So we've increased the strength of the handle because instead of the handle being into the seam here, which holds fine. If you've got an old one, we'd always warranty it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that handle. But this handle runs clear down here, clear into the bottom, and is bar tacked down in here. So it's got multiple bar tacks, and the load comes clear up the whole piece of fabric here, which gives you the ability to, one, load it and spread that load out a little bit different, so it's not all into a seam at the top. It actually pulls from the bottom. And then two, it gives us these wonderful loops. And then these wonderful loops give us basically a third attachment option, which is part of where the triple run concept came from. It gives us the ability to attach Velcro, the ability to attach MOLLE, and the ability to use these wonderful little loops here. So that's sort of the evolution and why we did it, right? Going back to what they've always had. It always has a glovable zipper pull, right? It's always got a number 8 zipper, heavy duty zipper in it. It's got 6 pouches, right? Same 6 pouches you're used to seeing. Each one of these pouches is completely removable, right? So it Velcros in and out. And on the clear, like, you can take a piece of white tape, right, and label what this is. So I can have SAE sockets on here, or metric sockets in this one, screwdrivers in another one. I can label this so that when, again, I need it and I'm working on something, I don't have to look real hard, right? I know this pouch has got this in it, this pouch has got that in it. If I need a crescent wrench, it's over here, and if I need a pair of vice grips, it's in this one. And I can find that pouch, grab it, and walk away with it. As I'm working on something and I pull my pouches out, one, this becomes a tray. So if I'm in the mud or the snow or the whatever, I can lay this thing down, and then I can actually throw nuts and bolts and pieces and parts in this and use this as my tray. And then as I put it back together, bam, my pouches go back in here. So my tool bag kind of becomes its own storage tray. Sticking with the utility of it is that, like, if I find a piece of kit that I really like I find a test light and some wiring pieces that I want to keep together and a pair of wire pliers, and they just happen to come in this great little package that I love, right? I'm going to drop that in place in one of these pouches, and then I just take that pouch and I move it to the front, and now I've just got added storage. So I'm never in a spot where because I've changed the way I kit, this pouch is obsolete. It just moves to the next thing, right? It moves over, and now it's got different stuff in it, whether that's different wires or different equipment, stuff like that. It gives me the ability to continuously move stuff around and add to it. And that's the whole concept behind everything we do. All these pieces become interchangeable with the next part. This can go to the top part of a seat back panel. It can go inside a gadget bag. It can go on the front of this. So many places that the Velcro and the MOLLE and the daisy chain allow us to move equipment back and forth. It just becomes kind of the erector set or the Legos of the bag world. And that's what we love about it. Now the back is a little bit newly designed. Historically, we've run some pouches on here that were built into the bag, just a mesh pouch. What this gives us the ability to do is to take something like our mesh packing cube, right, and clip it into the loops here at the top. So I can now take this, I can now add them. I could add them to the front if I wanted to. So I could add a 10 by 10 cube to the back of this. If I have my jumper cables in here, or a siphon or something like that, miscellaneous cords, cables, stuff like that I want to have with my regular tool bag, I can throw it in this, I can just pop this thing off and bam, walk away with it. So I can separate these two bags. I can add a big third one to the front. So I can make this really, really hold a lot of stuff. The whole key to what we try to do is not develop something that is designed obsolescence. I do not want a pouch that works for your phone today, hooked to my bag, that does not work for the new giant ass or tiny, for whatever direction phones go next, right? I don't want that, right? I want something that as I develop and as my kit develops and as I find something new or I find a new fabric or I find a new whatever, I can still integrate all the stuff that I've used before. So if you've got another tool bag, you can still use all the same parts with it. You can find Blue Ridge Overland Gear tool bags at blueridgeoverlandgear.com. Thanks for taking the time to stop and watch.